Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the pYanodons playthrough. It's your host, the Ghost. Alright, I've been doing a little noodling here. I'm sorry, it's dark. It's not me, it's the game. So, I've been doing a little noodling and trying to make sure I've got all my bases covered. And then, I come to realize, oh boy, this is not gonna be fun. It's not fun, but fun that it's a challenge. Not fun that there's so much that we have to do with trains right now, and we don't have the ability to control our trains. So I'm like, crap. So let's. I don't know if this is the finale or not. Oh dear. Okay. Well, let me see. Let me see what's over here. Okay. So let's start, I guess, at the back end here, or the front end, you know, the end result, which is the two chemical plants here, which make our glorious batteries that's holding us back on our trains. So we need, 7 inputs to this thing, the lead, antimony alloy, the melamine, which I forgot about, graphite bolts to hold it together, which is cool. Glass as a housing, I guess, tin zinc plate. And then the cyanic acid. So zinc, I guess, is a catalyst for the cyanic acid. That's how you get your electrons to move. The acid, battery acid, the zinc. So anyway, we got all these. So I'm just kind of storyboarding it a little more detail. And okay. And I'm putting my little combinators down here, even though I can't do them yet. I cheated them in just so I can keep track of everything. I'll blow these up in a chest and then make new ones to keep it fair. So anyway, so I'm trying to group things together that make sense. And so we have to bring in iron. Actually, this goes up here. We have to bring in iron plate for multiple things. Not only the rods to bolts, but some, other crap over here. Then we got our graphite rod, which goes to here. That's this one here. Coke, we already have it coming in. We don't have iron yet, but we can unload it. So I'll get to how I'm going to handle this in a minute. Melamine. So this is the one I forgot. And it is using, it is using the cyanic acid, the ammonia that we need, 20 apiece. And the output is a little bit of carbon dioxide, which is nice, because we need that. For the other process, it's not going to balance out probably. So we'll have a tank and some combinator or some red wire control pumps to, kind of prioritize the carbon dioxide for the moss. So we can chew this up, the carbon dioxide in the moss, and we can vent from a tank. Or we can just vent it from here. It doesn't matter. Muddy sludge, we can sinkhole that from here, or we can cycle that through. I'd rather cycle it through, for fun. That's what it's all about. Here's now, we have to bring in the antimony oxide we're making, and lead plate we're making back at the base. Now, a lot of the stuff, what's going to happen is the base is going to slowly but surely get dismantled, and we're going to outpost everything. We're going to have builds specifically for each thing, especially, the plate, antimony oxide, the plate, everything. So, right now we're going to borrow from the base until we can build this stuff up. We have to have trains in order to do that, though, because it's too complex. Okay, so we got that. Then we have the urea, which is the ammonia and the cyanic acid. It's an 8-second craft, so the extra... but this is feeding this right here. I do believe. Yeah, that's all it's doing. And now, and then we have the cyanic acid for this, too. So this is a 10-second craft, and these are, that's a 10-second craft as well. These turn out to be an 8, which if you divide that, it's 4. So it's 60 every, is that 4 seconds? 30 every 4. Yeah. So it's double, the capacity. So I'm hoping that this works out. Now I build in columns, so it's easy to expand something, and add capacity. That's why I do that, just in case there's an error in, I forget something or whatever. So this is kind of a cool little build here. It's a 1-to-1. So I decided, you know, let's see. Oh, hopefully this works. It should be direct insert with the fluids. And then the urea is an item, not a fluid. So we direct insert there, and then we get the 2 out. We get this side here, which is mirrored. And then we've got these 2 here on this side, so we can go out, you know. And then we have the bacteria, the Zogna bacteria, right? So that's going to pipe in from down here. And then we have to have lights, pressure, and the petri dish. And I didn't realize it, but we need freaking wood for this. I was like, no. So here's the light up here. We need iron, copper, and glass for this and this. That has iron, copper, copper cable, glass. This just has the copper, pressurized air, wood. Then the glass. So I started, okay, oh man, I better break the glass out. Well, guess what? I need 7 crushers for all this. The glass, and we're going to do heated glass too. So I have to do, you know, this. And we'll have to get the heater. I'm not worried about the regenerative heater because that's pretty simple process. Just got to seed it, you know. We need coke for that. I think, or fuel. I can't remember now. Yeah, we do need to fuel it. So yeah, it's that we can borrow the design that we have down here. Aluminium. Right here. Here's the regenerative heater. And it is using coke oven gas from a coke burner. So we have to do that. Now, some of this stuff it kind of makes sense to train it in. Because we're going to need, you know, other processes are going to need this process here. So, you know, make the coke and train the coke in, or make the, you know, the carbon dioxide. Or this is coke oven gas here. Yeah, so, we could train coke in, you know, and then do this on site. So, yeah, so this process is going to be another, you know, little rabbit hole that we have to go down. Then the crushers. So in order to do the glass we need and the petri dishes we need, I need 7 of these crushers. So that means, you know, it's a quartz outpost with multiple trains because we're going to be going to different spots for this type of stuff. Do I want to do glass and petri dishes in a train system? I don't know. Do I want to do them locally? I'd prefer it. But in order to do a large scale glass and petri dish with molten, you know, and then we got the jaw crushing and we got the stone output, it kind of makes sense to do this as an outpost. But for now, we're just going to feed it the way it is. We're going to bring it in and we're going to deal with it because, you know, like I said, I keep going back. We need the darn, you know, LTN and TSM up and running so we can get tighter control. And then we got the agar, which is pretty simple. Direct insert. Petri dish direct insert. We'll belt that out. We'll belt this out. All that good stuff. And then this is just a pipe thing over here. So that should be pretty simple. You know, it's just belts going everywhere. So I went ahead and storyboarded that. It's funny because we have to do all this just to get the darn... we're not even done. You know, we don't even have the urea yet. And urea is used for other stuff. We can use it to build the next level of moss. So our moss production will get better. It will get faster. So we can maybe cut this footprint down. Okay, so fun stuff. Fun stuff. All right, so I made a bunch of augs. We got our little pups in here. 58. I went ahead and just kind of was playing around with that. Put those in there. Any empty snow. And then I made this. This is... There's 2 recipes here. Og. This is the Typhoon Bay. I couldn't believe it when I saw this thing. And so we have 2 recipes. An og food. And we put a tired og in here. And it eats the food. It's a 40-second cycle. And then we have another recipe which just uses meat. And it's got a 30-second craft time on that. And so we got 40 and 30. So 5 meat, tired og. He chills out. He eats. He's ready to go. What I didn't do was I didn't make this. And, oh, what am I missing here? Small parts. Oh, we'll make it. Bonk. I got the crafting speed stuff, so. Oh, and I looked at the research, and we can't do the AUG caravans, I think is what they're called, yet. That has to be done later. Oh, I can't get that. Okay, what does this thing look like? Here it is. Oh, cool. Oh, it's a treadmill. It needs fuel. Wait a minute. The animal may need to rest. I hope it doesn't eat our AUGs. Well, we gotta put the... Oh, we gotta... This meat goes here. Yeah. So we'll pick that. Put that in there. Okay, that's a tired AUG. Now we need an AUG. Okay. You. Alright, that's gonna fill up with 10. And then, I guess in and out. We'll do this. AUG. Uh-huh. I hear it. Oh, look! Oh, that poor thing! Oh, look, it's shot as sparks and stuff on there. See it? Oh my gosh. Oh, look, this thing's running. Wait a minute. Oh, it's generating power. 4 megawatts. What happened? Oh. Oh, look, he's resting. Oh my god, that is hilarious. So, what I kind of look at this as a way to, consume the meat. If you have extra meat lying around, well, here you go. We just set up a bunch of AUGs. And you need, looks like, we'd need another AUG in here, or here. Oh, yeah, look, it's a fuel. And now he goes in here. Now, wait a minute. I didn't know this generated power. It says no power. See, it says low power. Oh, you know what? I think it's random. Nullius, I played that off. I didn't record that. Played it a while ago before I started YouTube stuff. And Nullius had wind turbines, and they were up and down, and all that over the place. So that is why. Now, I wonder, it doesn't say anything about a radius on it. Like if there's buildings around, like this. But it's generating power, and that would explain why it's cutting in and out. See, the wind is random, or this one here. And now, oh look, the AUG is on. Wait, oh, hold on. Let's get another AUG. There's an animation on there I didn't realize. We gotta check this out. Let's put the AUG in here, maybe. Oh no. Here? Oh, here. Oh, it goes in here. Oh, all right. So yeah, we can seed a bunch of AUGs. So we have one AUG to go in and one AUG to rest. Check it out. Oh, look at this. There's an alien creature, sea creature. There's another creature here playing with a ball. Oh, it disappeared. This is hilarious. So that must be maybe that's the AUG there, chilling. There's a tail on it or something. There's a creature here. That's the AUG. And there's another creature here and something else going on. Oh, that is hilarious. The creativity in this is amazing. So if you want to see that, just keep hitting back and, repeating it. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. We got, 15 megawatts from that little guy. Dude. Well, now the only thing is we need the meat for it, All the aliens are hanging out, man, at the beach. That is hilarious. I love it. That's why I love playing this mod. All right, so we'll start working on getting this. I'm going to get the inputs and outputs figured out and start planning out the rail and stuff. And then I'll let you know, because I don't want to do that on screen because it's going to take, already we're in some time here. So I'll plan it out, and then we'll start, you know, feeding it. All right, see you in a second. All right, a second to you is a whole day to me. Hi, Vrauk. That's our little Vrauk buddy. We have a new pet. I forgot to put him in. There we go. Now we have an Og. We have an Og and a Vrauk pet. Every time we do this, we gotta save one. I'm thinking about doing cases for the plant, you know, the flowers and plants and things. So maybe we could put cases down. You know, or, you know, not a big warehouse, but all we need is a little case. Oh boy, have I been busy. I forgot about this, which tells you how much. 6,100 fish oil. That's lasted for a while there. So, got a couple shafts that I've made. Let's get rid of that train. Okay, well, I have over here, I've tied up a few loose ends and stuff. Where am I? Oh, here. Okay, so this thing, I gotta pull this out. There was a ton of ash in here from the syngas. So I did this to, you know, speed it up, the removal. So I gotta get over there and clean it up. But that is now tied in all the way down. I forgot to do it, basically. And it's going into our warehouse here and getting processed. I also tied in the oxygen furnaces that I'm running for the oxide, the antimony oxide. So I finally removed that cursed loop, because, you know, that was the, I was going to do single-headed, and I'm like, oh, I can't do it. So I just can't. So I got an antimony train, finally. And I had, no, I didn't want to chop any trees down, so I just grabbed some coal. And eventually these will go refuel with wood. So this is temporary, the ash output. And then I moved this over here. Why are you sitting here? It is filling up. Oh, okay. Yeah, the antimony is getting chewed up pretty quick because I set the train up. I had to adjust this train. The gravel is stacks to 200. Oh, now I got to do this. I'm trying to figure out what the number I need for this thing. But yeah, I might have to change this. I have one stack of gravel, maybe two. No, one. Because the stone was backing up, so I just got to get that sweet spot in order to use one train to do that. As you can see, the gravel's backing up and in here, so I could expand that to another 2-3 slots, and then this thing will go. And I'm not worried about it because there's plenty of room in there, you know. So I did that. Oh, over here, I do have the plastic and the syngas, which I'm going to use to burn in for now because we have so much coal gas. It's just beyond ridiculous. And, you know, what we could do is we could set up, if we have to fuel like something like Glassworks or whatever, we can use, if we could use any gas, then, you know, we can have multiple unbarreling stations at an area where we can mix the belt. Unless we can, you know, obviously get a consistent outposted fuel generator for specifically mining, and, you know, then that's what we do, you know. But in the meantime, I figure we use what we got. You know, if we run out of something, well, we got 2 backups, 3 backups, or whatever. So that syngas has been set up. The plastic is set up. I moved this here, the antimony ore grade 4, and then the antimony oxide canisters. All right, so that's done. Then I went over here and set up a silly little unloader. I gotta get a radar down here, and I'm picking off the plates and all that for here. I have the, I guess you could consider this my material train for me. Because this is not really how I want to do it. Obviously, I want to have materials and, you know, machines in a train, if that's whenever that'll be possible. We'll have a hub that's train fed. It'll bring in the raw materials, and we build the machines, and those machines will be available for us to pick up, you know, and go. scoot on out. Not handcraft everything, you know. The minimal handcrafting, I'm trying to minimize handcrafting, you know, as much as possible. All right, so that's all done. Let's take our train, and we'll go up here, and we'll start on building the battery infrastructure. Okay, here we are. Yeah, this train is going to go. And our Vrauk ate all that meat, so we don't have that power anymore. And yeah, it's at 0. There you go. That's fine. So this thing is pretty good. If we can get that to work and have it be fairly power positive, that'd be great. So here's a syngas train that I'm going to be using to feed our glassworks. Oh, now let me go to Hellmod here real quick. I did forget to do this way down here. So I think it was in this episode in the first cut. This was 7. You know why? Because it was trying to resolve the stone for the not the bacteria, the moss. Because the moss needs 0.21 belt. And then I realized, oh, it's taking this because of Matrix Solver. It's taking this. Well, probably it would have taken it anyway. So it was saying, oh, you need 7 jaw crushers to feed that, you know, moss operation there. So I put the mining in and it fixed it. So that was good. And then I I'm trying to get an idea how much vacuum I need. I'd like to centralize the vacuum and be able to pop vacuum pumps on, you know, as needed. I think it would probably be 2 or 3 to create the vacuum that we need. So that was fixed. Now, I did this. This is how I determined what I need to get this battery completed. This is what's remaining. I did have kerosene here, but I'm going to keep that. The reason I switched to syngas is because the coal gas is not used as much because of the aluminum. I think I worked this a little bit more. I flipped it to its side here. You know, kind of because the aluminum was the other way. So I flipped it over this way. And we're going to need the hot air to get better yield on our glass and our petri dishes. And I think that's it. Okay, yeah. So our hot air is here. Then we have our agar. Then we have our crushing. The stone from this gets put back into the moss operation. This thing will kick out coke for our coal gas. Guess what we're using coke for? Carbon dioxide. So we're gonna have to prioritize this belt here. We're gonna have to pull it in, the stone and the coke, and prioritize this here. Plus, we get muddy sludge and carbon dioxide from another process over here. This one here, the fluidized bed retorter to get the melamine. So we're gonna have to kick that back and prioritize it with a tank pump situation. I'll probably have a pump. It will have to, you know, prioritize it in such a way that for example, the carbon dioxide here is going into this system here. We'll have to prioritize this under the output from the other one. So we'll have it like a tank, and this only runs if the tank drops below 2,000 or something like that. We'll put a small tank in here. And it's not necessarily a small tank, but a small physical footprint tank, you know. So the muddy sludge, same thing. We'll have a tank, you know, meter it. So that is how we're going to handle that. There's a couple other byproducts that we're going to get out of here. That's coke. We'll monitor. And I hope that this doesn't produce so much coke that we won't know what to do with it. What else? We've got some other byproducts that I think we're going to have to deal with. Nothing there. That's the muddy sludge and the carbon dioxide. That's nothing. And then we got iron and stuff there. Okay. So I'm hoping I have everything kind of taken care of here. So I think the first thing that we want to do, because this is a piped and belted item. Well, this is belted here, but we need the petri dishes for this. So the agar needs, oh, this needs, that needs the agar. That needs a petri dish. That's direct fed. This also, this needs this too, right here. So we gotta do this, build it up, bring it over here. Then we have that. Okay, good. And then the light. So yeah, this has to be done first. So let's go ahead and grab that. Now I'm gonna move. I think I'm gonna move this. Well, I could. Yeah, I might move this on this side. The jaw, because we want to. I might want to come up this way for the crystal, and then this can be on this side, and then we export out that way, or we can bring the crystal in this way. The agar terminates here now. Or the seaweed terminates here. Crystal, seaweed, you know, all that. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think it's fine the way it is. But we need the raw coal to terminate here. And then we have the quartz terminating here. So this is going to change the syngas now. Let's change that. SYN. I chose syngas because it has a higher fuel value. And there it is. Okay. And that's going to go actually over on this side here. So we bring in raw coal and quartz here for these two. And then we do the syngas for this. That outputs. This outputs. And then we need iron, copper, wood for this. So I grouped these for this. And then we have the antimony, lead antimony. I think it is lead antimony alloy. So that's these two. And then the zinc is for the battery. We don't need anything for that. This is coke here. Oh, yeah, so we got another coke eater. That's great. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, that was one of the other ones. Now, the glass we're going to be, you know, obviously producing here. And zinc is brought in. That's on the train now. We got iron. We're bringing in for the bolts and, you know, all that over here. So that's going to be like the last thing, I guess. But we need iron for this, iron, copper, and iron over there. So, yeah, let's get this going here. We shall get this going. We can pipe the hot air. That's not a problem. It's just, you know, a buffering issue. So, let's start building this. Oh, another thing I should mention is that I try to keep the entrance and exits a train width, you know, so if a train has to stop here, I could put this right here in a sense, and the train can fit in there. That's why I like the smaller trains, because you could do more, you know, stuff. You could fit more trains on the rail. Okay, now we'll go ahead and we'll copy this here, so we get the width. We'll get rid of the all this junk here and create that. There we go. Oh, I forgot. I wanted to. Well, let's go to map view. Yeah, I forgot. I wanted to keep it in line. I want it the same width. There we go. Okay. There we go. So on these stops, when I was playing the Angels Industry Overhaul, I kind of came up with the, oh, what am I missing? Iron and iron stick. Okay, just iron. I came up with a little concept that really worked well for these small, like, trace items, you know. Yeah, we'll make 5 of those. You know, you only need a few of these, a few of these, a few of these. Maybe you need a whole train of something, you know. It doesn't really matter. But, so we're going to try to do something here. These are going to be... Now, these trains are not like the mixed trains, like this garbage here. And that was just for me to, you know, get out here and build. Now we got to actually dedicate trains to this, which I should have done probably from the start. But I didn't realize how much of a mess it was going to be. We're going to do these inserters from here on in on this because we're going to need the output. All right. So yeah, hot air. We have room here. Here's the seaweed that's going to terminate into our agar. That can go down a little further. So yeah, I'd like to utilize this space here for the heating, the hot air. So I suppose we can do, well, you know what? We can leave it. Well, yeah, let's move it a little bit over. Turn off the nanobots here. Paste. I'd like to get the coal terminated right into this thing, but I don't want it to be, you know, too close, so we can do unloading. So I guess that's okay right there. And then raw coal. I don't know how much this eats, so I'm thinking we'll do iron cases are fine. We'll go on the bottom here like that. And we'll adjust this as needed, you know. Here's raw coal there. What do you know? Cool. We'll toss that in there. I don't know where I got that from. I think I scooped it. Yeah. Okay, so that's there. And now we can use this, even though it's slow. We'll go right on in like that, like there. Bam. Take that out of there. And yeah, so I can back this up and do more pressure if I need, and then maybe we could pipe the pressure over, but I'm okay with using these onesies, you know, direct insert kind of thing, you know. So that makes it a lot easier. Okay, so that's done. And now let's grab this out of here. All right, let's grab the glassworks here. Whoops, come on. Glassworks. And we'll start fiddling with this. I think I'll stay in line, and then we'll give ourselves some room. That way I'm not, you know, running into myself here. All right, so now we can unload on this side and go here. We'll see how many we're going to do here. So let's get this stuff out of here. And that way we got that. Oh, cute. There we go. Gimme, gimme. And gimme, gimme. Okay. I'm going to build this. Why are you flashing? Oh, I ran out of chain signals. There we go. This thing can see itself through here. That's what's going on. Come on. Oh, I made the wrong one. There we go. Wrong one. Yeah. So that's what's going on there. Yeah, I gotta build this and see what the heck's going on here. Okay, so we got the seaweed and the steam. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was gonna steal this steam. I was gonna back it up and pop out of here and go down, maybe down this way here. And then pop in there. Yeah, that's something that I can do. It's easy. Okay. Now we need wood. So we gotta bring wood in here now. Now, when we get the train supply manager in LTN, we're going to have to set these up to, you know, unload automatically. Right now, we're just running trains to it. Oh, this is going to be kind of tricky. Oh, so yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'll have to, yeah, that's a consideration. I have to manually unload these because they're going to sit here until empty, and they may not empty. So I'm just going to try and get the batteries spun up, and then we'll go to the LTN/TSM for this kind of stuff. Ores are gonna, now I've already decided that, and I don't know if I talked about it, but the ores are gonna be on TSM, big heavy lifting, you know, a lot of trains, like raw coal, you know, things like that, like ore patches. We're gonna set that up on TSM. We're gonna yard that up. It's gonna have, you know, two to 8 trains, whatever, I don't know. But then the little things that we're producing that have to be shuttled around, we're gonna use LTN for that, and we can even use a TSM on higher stuff like the fuel. You know, we'll probably want to hook that up on TSMs because the fuel is going to be going all over the place. So we'll do that. Okay, so we're going to put this here. That's going to be our seaweed. And we'll just get this going. I want to tie up some loose ends here. Oh. Okay. Very exciting to get on trains, though. That's for sure. Now, let's get the steam kind of figured out here. Oh. And we'll get a pipe on that. I want to just get it down here. And then, well, I suppose I could just finish it off. We'll go and, figure it out now. Where is that at? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we're going to go from here down. Okay. And we'll pop this back. That means I got to move the water pipe too. I don't mind using these because we do have that power now. Is that right? Oh, wait. Oh, this has to be here. Yeah. Okay. That comes up. That goes there. Oh. Oh, I'm just going to do this for now. I'm not going to mess with that. There's that. We'll just do that. It's easier. Okay. Now we've got steam build. These are slow. Yeah. Don't get me started on some of the things. Oh, hello. Well, we have to underground that. That's okay. I'll go here. This is going to be our manure. See, I already, I'm close to this stuff here. Okay. I think I'll do this. That way we've got that kind of out of our sight. Okay, we got the steam in there. And now let's get the... I don't want to flow this just yet. Oh, we'll build this. There we go. Good deal. We'll power it up in a minute. Okay, so I wanted to see where I'm at here, because we're going to need the quartz for this. We've got the hot air and the crushing. Yeah, so we're good now. All right, let's get this hot air. This is going to take a while to spin up, because this is a really long distance for the hot air to travel. And we got to seed this with some stone bricks, and I have some. I think what I can do is go into this one here. This is our heater. Yeah, that's our heater. Oh, and then we got coke coming out. Yeah. So we got to go... I think we'll have to go... I'm probably going to have to go down and up and over. That seems like a better... scenario here. Let's go here. Oh, pipes there. Okay. And then we'll get this prioritized. Ooh, this is gonna work out, I think. Let's see here. Can I prioritize? Well, I kind of want to go here. Let's see. I'll have to go... Yeah, we'll have to go here. Like so. And then we'll input priority there. And then we'll put that back in. And... I guess we can do this. We'll spaghettify it. Can you tell I'm getting hungry? Okay, there's the coke tie-in. And that will prioritize that. Okay. So let's see. We've got that. Okay, now we got to do the quartz here. And we're going to have an output of stone. Question is now, how are we going to get the stone through here? Stone has to be here. So maybe we'll do the same thing. We'll go up and we'll underground and prioritize the stone here. So that makes sense, and that means we can go this way. And we'll whitelist, and I don't have any stone, but we know where it lives. Boom. This can get messy, I tell you. It's fun, though. I'm having a blast. Oh, wrong way. Tie all these loose ends up here. A lot of return belts. I think the byproducts really add a lot to the, you know, fun of the mod, you know. Okay. And now we do that, and we prioritize to the right now. And you don't want to do this with a priority belt because it will take from this side, and so the priority goes to poop. You basically invalidate the priority. I found that out the hard way. Or I found that out by observing, not really the hard way, just observation. Okay, we have our return stone belt for this mess. There's our quartz. Now, let's see what else we need here. We got the seaweed, we got the quartz, we got the agar, the glass petri dish is coming from here. Hot air is done. We got to spin that up. And now we'll take... Oh, and then we need the fuel. Yeah. So let's go like this. And this is where we should be able to do this right from here. I'm going to go right here. It's kind of off a little bit, but, you know, not much we can do about it. Grab this. Go down. I want to underground it, even though it's only a little space, because I might want to shoot through there. And we're only going to bring one fluid in here, so we don't have to worry about anything. And I don't know what this is going to be called. Oh, battery. Oh. Stuff. I'm going to call it stuff for now until I'm done. Okay. Let's get... so that's our syngas input to that. That'll burn it up. Now, let's get some power on this thing. There we go. The syngas is going to come here. And it's going to do empty for now. And then when it's set up on TSM, because this will be a TSM train most likely, it'll have a and there's some other controls I'm going to do here, but it'll unload. Oh, you know what? I forgot. We got to do a tank here. I think I can do a tank. Yeah, cool. We don't need much. We'll do this one. Now, these are tiny, so let's do one of these, though, because it's a smaller capacity. And what I'm going to do is this. All right. We'll set this up now the way I want it. All right. So, boom. Now, when the train comes in, we can read the contents of the train via the stop once we hook up circuit wire up to this. If you're not into circuit wire or you've never done it, we'll go into this. But I can use the train's contents, and I'm going to use the train's contents to shut this pump off. If syngas comes in, you know, which, you know, let's say it pops in, I shut this pump off. Okay, that way the train will sit here if it's not emptying, because this is a 10,000 tank, right? I think it is, yeah, 10 kiloliters. So if it's trickling out, which it usually does, even if the system is off, it'll have a little trickle, you know. The train will sit here until it's empty, even though because it's inactivity that TSM is going by. So what I do is I shut this pump off, the tank fills up to capacity, boom, train leaves. So I use the train's contents to trigger the pump off, which works out really well. All right, let's go here. Now I'm going to just bring this in so we can get the material in the tank and all that. And you can see it's only 12,000 there. Now you'll see that sometimes this train, if I did inactivity, you would see it's like blip, 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 blip sometimes. Now I'm going to move this train out here. Let's move it out. Let's move it here for now. It'll stay there for until I move that train. There we go. That's done. Now let's drag this power over here. There we go. Oh, I need wood for this. I wish this had a fuel value. I really do. Okay, wood. We'll have to output some wood here. I'm going to cut that off there because I'm going to underground that and carry the wood down because we're going to have another one of these, obviously. Okay, that's done. So, let's bring the raw coal train over here. So, let's go down here. Oh, I can't see raw coal. And I'm going to shift-click this puppy in here. And we're going to go inactivity. Yeah, we'll do that. I could probably do an activity on the other train. The syngas one. I might be able to connect this to this. Let me try that. Oh. I think I don't need circuit network for this. Yeah. If we wanted to disable if greater than equal. Oh, greater than? Yeah. Syngas. Yeah. Enable, disable. This is less than? Equals 0. Yeah. I think that's how it'll work. We'll test it. There we go. So, yeah, obviously this is going to be slow. We'll cap that off to 4, I guess. There we go. Okay, we got that going. All right, let's... Well, at least that's working. So let's go back to this one. Oh, fuel stop. Let's get this out of here. I want to bring the wood one in here. Let's bring the wood one. There you are. Get that. And we'll go inactivity. There we go. Wait a minute. Did it leave already? Oh, it left. Oh, that was quick. Oh, yeah, it left because once I clicked battery stuff, boom, it just went. Okay, there we go. Cool. So I want to make sure everything is working, and then we'll get some fuel in there. We're going to need this wood for another process, which is the bacteria. So we do need the wood here. So I'll carry that down. Let's get the agar or the seaweed going, because that terminates, and then I could probably flow this as well. Let's get the poop going. Okay, that's fine. Let's get you out of here. Go back. Now, it's going to come back here. I do believe. Yeah, these are going to come back. Okay, let's get a quartz train here. Now, I stopped it here. And it's got multiple stops, obviously, on it. We're going to do inactivity. Or empty. Oh, we should put the or empty on there, but this is temporary. Well, I'll go and change it. Where are you? Empty. There you go. Battery stuff. Yeah. There it comes. Hey, we got agar. Look at that. Very good. Here comes our quartz train soon. And we'll have this particular... This will... Does this have the heat in there? No, it doesn't. Alright, what's your holdup? Oh, here's the wood now. So we'll get this out of here. Go to the fuel stop. Oh, you know what? I could fuel that up from there. I think about it. Here's the quartz. Again, low throughput, nothing we can do. You know, this is how it's going to be for now. Until I can have a, you know, a better train system. So what's your holdup? Oh, I need more bricks. Let me see if I can get some bricks off of this train here. Okay, here we go. I have some bricks. Oh, the coal. Yeah, that would explain it. And these are going in here, so we'll get that out of my inventory. Here we go. It's going to be, you know, pretty bad. I'm not going to lie. There's our little stone. We're getting that. Syngas is going. And now... Oh, hold on a minute. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, we just don't have the heat. Alright, you can get out of here. Now, what are you? Oh, okay, we'll let this run a little bit. Okay. Now, let's carry this wood belt down. So we can see that there. We'll let this train unload. Now, we got to get the petri dishes out of here as well. I'm thinking I should gap these out more. This just so happened to... Maybe I'll do this. And that way we got a little gap to, you know, do stuff. Because we got to pull out of here and here. Now, you know what? There is a feature that I haven't really played around with much. And that is set train limit to... I could set it to 1, but we need... I don't know if I can do an integer on that. I think we need a combinator for that. Because I could set it... Oh, here. Right here. 1. That way I can keep this from getting out of control. Let's try that. Because then the train can sit here, unload, leave. Train can sit here, unload, leave. You know, there's going to be obvious issues with it. And this is set to inactivity. Yeah. That should stop this from happening. If I set that train limit to 1. Then it's just 1 at a time. You know, it's not ideal. Yeah, I didn't realize it's here. I'm glad I saw that. Because I was looking here, and you could... This is how you can dynamically set the train limit. Based on how many trains are, like, you know, you could do, like, a feedback system. This is Factorio's kind of... The devs, their last way to... give us a train controller that we could actually build in the game. It was pretty cool. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to get that out of here. Because I'd rather have a quartz train sitting here. I took the coal and just shoved it in here. And there we go. Look at that. We got glassworks. Oh, I got to get this out of here. Yeah. Okay. No worries. Okay. I'll do a mechanical. Let's get a belt. Glad I remember that. Or saw that. Okay, now... There we go. We got this wood. Is anybody on their way? Inactivity. What's going on with you? Destination full. Oh, okay. Okay. You can stay there. Oh, there's a stop. Yeah, so that was it. I think that was the one that was holding it up. Okay, here we go. Okay, the wood's coming back. All right. So I think that the other train was kind of like, I'm going there, you know, whether you like it or not. All right, we need glass, obviously. Yeah, glass works. Okay, you. Let's send this out. There we go. Yep, this one's coming now. And this is the raw coal. There we go. So, yeah, the train limit is going to help us out with this. Nice. Okay, we're making progress. Next thing is we have to make these lamps. And the is it Zogna? Lamps, we have the wood. We got to bring copper and iron in. Copper, iron, we have the glass now. We just got to bring copper and iron here. We got the petri dish now. We got the wood, we got the petri dish. We need to make the lamp and the copper cable. That's easy. And then yeah, cool. So that'll be it. All right, what do we got here? You're done. You're done. Hey, look at that. We'll move this over. My little checklist, kind of, sort of. Oh, and this whole thing, because it's all I built it up. So let's copy this whole thing. We'll bring it up. Okay, there's that. We'll build it. Get it, you know, up there. I don't want to lose my blueprinting. Okay, here it is. I'll just put the stuff in, because I'm afraid that I might right-click on something and the blueprint will get removed, you know. The ghosted image there. All right, we're making progress. So what I'm going to do, we're going to make another stop here. We'll do the remaining things, copper, iron, for this. And then this will just be these 3 items. So we'll have two more trains. So I'll make a stop here and up, and we'll do that in the next episode. So we making progress. We're doing it. It helps to plan, and Helmut is helping immensely right now. I'll keep this running. Let this all buffer up, you know, get all this hot air going. So yeah, like I said, the battery is mainly just to get us off the ground a little more, get us flying up in the air. All right. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed the next stage of this. We've got battery part 3 here. See you in the next episode. Peace out.